Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Zahier bin BADARUZAMAN. Today I would like to present about my project proposal, which is development of fruits and recyclable plastic crates testing system. My supervisor is IR Dr. Nur Azlina binti Muhammad Saleh. Okay. Project summary. First is to create a standardized method for evaluating the quality and safety of this product in the Malaysian context, with the aim of ensuring that fruit packaging material used in Malaysia meet certain standard of performance and durability, and they do not pose any risk to the safety or quality of the fruit. Second is to conduct a variety of activities. Farmer would need to conduct research to identify the key factors that impact the performance and durability of fruit packaging materials in Malaysia. Third is to develop a series of standardized testing methods that can be used to evaluate the performance and durability of different packaging materials in the Malaysia context. This method may include physical tests such as strength and impact testing, as well as more specialized tests such as those designed to assess the impact of packaging on fruit quality. Next is to analyze and interpret the data collected during the testing phase in order to draw conclusions about the relative performance of different packaging materials in the Malaysian context. Lastly is make recommendation about the most appropriate packaging material for different applications in Malaysia. This recommendation could be used by industry stakeholders such as fruit growers and packagers to inform their packaging choice in the country. Okay, now I will talk about introduction. First is I will talk about FAMA. FAMA, also known as the Federal Agricultural Marketing Authority. FAMA is a government agency in Malaysia that is responsible for the development and promotion of the country's agricultural marketing sector. FAMA was established in 30 September 1965 with the goal of improving the competitiveness of the Malaysian agricultural sector, and it has simply a key role in promoting the growth and sustainability of the country's agricultural industry. Okay. Next is FAMA operates a number of programs and initiatives that are designed to support the development of the agricultural sector in Malaysia. These include initiatives related to development of agricultural marketing infrastructure, the promotion of export-oriented agriculture, and the implementation of quality standard and food safety measures. Okay. Next is FAMA's mission. FAMA's mission is to support the development of strong and sustainable agriculture sector in Malaysia and to contribute to the economic and social development of the country. Lastly is the goal of the project is to ensure that fruit packaging materials meet certain standards of performance and durability, and that they do not pose any risk to the safety or quality of the fruits and vegetables. Okay, I will talk about literature review. Firstly is there has been a significant amount of research conducted on the development of fruit packaging and testing system. This research has focused on a variety of topics, including the physical properties of different packaging materials, the impact of packaging on fruit quality, and the development of standardized testing methods. Next is, as the demand for sustainable and recyclable packaging materials continue to grow, there is a need for ongoing research into the development of new materials and testing systems. This could include the development of more advanced testing methods and the use of innovative materials such as bioplastic to create more environmentally friendly packaging. Okay, now I will talk about Kenya Standard Method. Kenya Standard Method, or we can call it KSM, is a series of standardized testing methods that are used in Kenya to evaluate the quality and safety of various products. These methods are developed and maintained by the Kenya Bureau of Standards, which is KEBS. KEBS is a government agency responsible for establishing and enforcing quality standards in Kenya. The KSM covers a wide range of products, including food, textile, construction materials, and consumer products. Lastly, I will talk about Indian Standard Method. Indian Standard Method, or we can call it ISM, is a series of standardized testing methods that are used in India to evaluate the quality and the safety of various products. These methods are developed and maintained by the Bureau of Indian Standard, or we can call it BIS, which is a government agency responsible for establishing and enforcing quality standards in India. The ISM is based on internationally recognized testing method and is regularly updated to ensure that it reflects the latest scientific and technical knowledge. Okay, for the problem statement, there is no standard testing formulation and the one should propose was pharma. This happened because of due to high defects and to ensure the quality and safety for fruits and vegetables that use plastic crates. There is also lack of standardized testing method for evaluating the performance and durability of different packaging material used in the fruit and vegetable industry. This has led to a situation where it is difficult for industry stakeholders such as fruit growers and packagers to make informed decisions about the most appropriate packaging material for their need. Okay. Next is objective. Firstly is to study available the testing system for plastic crate of fruits and vegetables. Second is to propose the suitable testing system for pharma plastic crates. Okay, now I will talk about project scope and limitation. Scope For the scope, the study will be focused on pharma recyclable plastic crates. The two testing methods based on recommended case study area by pharma. Okay. Next is limitation. Firstly, there has not been much research into testing system, hence this study has few reference. Second is due to time constraint and the distance that student must wait to visit the site. Okay, now I will talk about methodology. Extensive literature review has been conducted in order to find the current available testing of fruit and vegetable in Malaysia and globally. Discussion with pharma will be conducted in order to establish the suitable testing system for Malaysian fruit and vegetable plastic crates. A prototype is proposed testing system and it will be tested based on pharma recommendations on the case study area. Okay. The first step in developing a testing system is to define the research questions and objectives that will guide the projects. This may include identifying the specific factors that need to be considered in evaluating the performance of different packaging materials, as well as the conditions under which the testing will be conducted. Pharma will need to review the existing literature on food packaging and testing system in order to identify the current state of knowledge and identify any gaps that need to be addressed by the project. Okay, next is based on the research question and objective. Pharma will need to develop a series of standardized testing methods that can be used to evaluate the performance and durability of different packaging materials. Once the testing method have been developed, pharma need to apply this method to a range of different packaging materials, including both traditional materials such as wood and cardboard, and also recyclable plastic crates. This will involve conducting experiments and collecting data to assess the performance of the materials under different conditions. Farmers also need to analyze and interpret the data collected during the testing phase in order to draw conclusions about the relative performance of different packaging materials. Based on the result of the testing analysis, farmers also need to make recommendations about the most appropriate packaging material for different applications. These recommendations may be used by industry stakeholders such as food growers and packagers to inform their packaging choice. Okay. Next is I will talk about expected result. First I will talk is flowchart. Flowchart is from start to testing system method and will be divided by two, which is Kenya standard and India standard. For the Kenya standard, the testing system it have was drop strength test and deformation resistance test. Okay, for the India standard, it has compressive strength test, resistant drop test, and handle strength test. Okay. Under the India standard, it also has India standard manufacture, which is dimensional stability test and confluence line. Okay. Next is by providing reliable data about the performance and durability of different packaging materials, the testing system should help to ensure that fruit is packaged in a way that maximizes its quality and safety. This will benefit both industry stakeholders and consumers. Increased use of sustainable packaging materials, the testing system may also promote the use of more sustainable and recyclable packaging materials, such as plastic waste, by providing data on their performance and durability. This could have a positive impact on the environment and support the move toward more sustainable packaging practice in the fruit and vegetable industry. Okay, next is I will talk about the Kenya standard method. First is drop strength test. Drop strength test is a it should be plastic crate must not show sign of fracture such as splitting, irreversible distortion, or other fracture when tested at room temperature. Next is deformation resistance test. When tested, the crate's lateral or longitudinal distortion cannot be more than 10%. Okay. Now I will talk about Indian standard method. Firstly is compressive strength test. When being tested, a crate head cannot be compressed by more than 2% of its original head. After 24 hours of the tail lobe being removed, residual compression must be 0.8% or less. For the second one is resistant to drought test. No crack on the crate should appear throughout the method testing of a fully packed crate. Next is endurance test. The handle of the crate must undergo testing without breaking or cracking, and it must be stackable both with the old and new crates. For the dimension stability test, when test, crate must not have any dimension change that are more than 1.5%. Lastly is confluence line or well line test. When test, the crate confluence line must not have any breaks or cracks in it. Okay, lastly is reference. For the reference, I got 16 reference that I used to make my proposal. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.